so nice. I know, isn't he? And me too, me three. Ship them up. Ship them up, Hake. Hi everyone, I'm going to react to Akatsuki no Yona chapter 184, and during the last chapters they had the tournament or whatever to display the dragon's powers, and Jeha and Kija, like they went all out, destroy stuff so that Zeno and Shina, wouldn't be able to compete. So they won't know their powers and everything. And then the Wind Tribe people were there, and they saw Hak jump into the fray, and they started shouting his name. And then people were like, oh, so he didn't actually kidnap the princess, and why not? And, they were about to bring him to his room and stuff. And then he's like, I need to do everything to go back to being her bodyguard. And then she called the person that was looking after him and told him that he wanted to join the Sky Tribe army or whatever. So I'm like, the way that I was feeling about the previous chapters, the last ones just made me feel so much better. So yeah, I'm trying to look for my notes. I can't seem to find them right now. Yeah, that's basically what happened during the last chapters. So before we get into this one, if you guys have my reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and please consider supporting on Patreon at patreon.com/FeelMini. And now let's start this chapter, and here we go.
Okay guys, in case the reaction gets blocked and I had to cut out the reaction itself, you can just look in the pinned comment in the comment section where for the link to the reaction highlight itself, so you can just click on it, watch it, and then you just come back for my review.
Rappa, sir, good day to you. Due to his proximity to Kisuk, Rappa has a higher status than other soldiers. He's the one that's looking after my boy, right? There will be a new recruit. Join our company today over here. Yes, sir. I'm back. You're obviously the Thunder Beast. This man is just someone who wanted to join the Sky Tribe army. Don't concern yourself with it. I have nothing but concerns. Look at him. What should we do, Captain Sando? What should we do? What do you want me to say? Is it really okay for him to be here? If he goes on a rampage, we can stop him. But why is he in our company? How would I know? Oh, sir, any work to do? Oh, work. 13 company, what are you for? 4. It's time for our breakfast. Yes, sir. This way. Listen up a little bit. Our current job is making breakfast. Okay. What about the exercises? The testing company's main duties involve cleaning, service, and laundry. So he knew what he was doing. Kisuk knew what he was doing and he put him there. Because they didn't have anything to do with fighting. Hurry it up, you dropouts. Really? Okay, with that, sir. Oh, he got it. And they started running away. Oh my goodness. All the people in the 13th squad are gonna fall in love with them for sure. Like, look at the way the other one is treating them, like calling them dropouts and whatnot. Shoot, this I can already see this 13th squad, whatever, is gonna turn into one of the greatest fighting squad ever because Hak is there. He's gonna elevate the status. I can feel it. Just keep getting farther ahead of us. I feel like my boy is gonna help them finish the chores quickly, and then they're gonna do their exercises. What was that? What's happening? What was he doing? Practice swings. Like he didn't have... Does he have a sword in hand? What is he swinging at? Oh, whatever. Hey, newbie, spar with me. Are you crazy? You'll die. Remember who you are. But we'll never get another chance like this. I know, right? Of course. Let's spar, sir. Of course. He's so nice. I know, isn't he? And me too, me three. Ship them up. Ship them up, Hake. he felt so far away. You couldn't even speak to him, and yet he was still admired his strength. I admire you too. You are so cool. We really are more suited for chores. He's gonna bump them up. A girl who has never even held a weapon before can practice with the bow every day, meaning Yona, and become plenty skilled. Do you mean if we ask you to teach us, we can become like that? No. She was just more desperate than anyone to get stronger. Is something the matter? Huh? Why are you going there? Why are you going to him? Yeah, you are saying right. It is him. It is him. What? How are you feeling? Better. This is a power of Hero Castle. I feel as though I've recovered much faster than normal. Our fevers are down too. Oh, forget it, frack. Mr. Zeno, I'd like to speak to you about something. Do you have a moment? Let's go for a walk. Okay, y'all. I'll check on things out there. What are you doing here? As you can see, I'm performing the duties of the 13th Company, General Judo. General Judo, I apologize for my late report. As of today, this man has become a member of the Sky Drivers Army's 13th Company. He requested it himself and has received permission from Akatsuki. What? What would he tell you? Why would he tell you his motive? Even if Advisor Kisuk allows it, if an untrustworthy person joins our ranks, a crack will start to form. If you will not back down, then swear your fealty to His Majesty so on. I wanted to ask one directly, but I'll ask you instead. Why did Kion have to be killed? Answer. Answer. Do you know the truth of what happened to Lord Yuhon? The truth wasn't an accident. Princess Yona didn't tell you what? Spit it out. Lord Yuhon was murdered. Huh? If that's the truth, then do you mean to say that someone was getting revenge? Even if I explained it as simply as revenge, I thought you would accept it. That's exactly right. The princess had nothing to do with that revenge, but just as I couldn't stop thinking about why he would kill, was he also always thinking about why Yuhon was killed? So then all this time he and I were seeing entirely different views. The bird. Golfin. Yeah, that's what I call him. Think that Golfin would descend for anyone other than His Majesty. Aww. They were so close. Ugh, forget it, frack. Long time no see, huh? What the heck, man? I hate those moments. Like, I keep saying this, but I hate those moments that make you remember how close they were. And Golfin just like dropping onto him was like, ugh. That's His Majesty Someone's Falcon. Oh, look at him smiling at Golfin. Did I write Golfin's name down before? Oh, look at him, the bird, like, he's working. Oh. Oh, so that's Judo seeing them together playing with the bird. Okay. There's no meaning to my paying lip service to someone and spouting some oath of loyalty. However, the princess had decided to forge an alliance with you guys. She had the resolve to do so and did return to the Crimson Dragon Castle. I'm not going to go against the mistress. I swore loyalty too. Basically, I'm not going to swear loyalty to Suwon, but because the princess is like okay with this thingy, then I'm going to be okay with it. So you better be okay with it and move on. Let's report to His Majesty. So what? So he doesn't know? Someone doesn't know that he joined the thing? Why does this guy keeping things from Suan? Rapa, you're one of the soldiers who infiltrated the castle with Kishuk on the night His Majesty. So he was there. Were your guys also taking revenge? It's what I heard from Kisuk. Okay. That man is the one who least deserves. I know, right? The advisor is a more honest man than you think him. That man admired Lord Yuhon more than anyone else. I heard that he was seriously injured in a battle when he was young. He'd become unfit for combat, but was paid by Lord Yuhon and rose to his present rank. General Gente, first and foremost, but also Jungi, wished for Lord Yuhon to become king. And then the Sky General, Judo, and the large number of soldiers, they were all dissatisfied with Lord Yuhon when Lord Yuhon was not chosen by King Jonam as his successor. So why did Jonam choose Il? All who unleashed the rebellion that night weren't after settling of accounts with His Majesty Il. Everything was to make Lord Suwon the king of Kuka. The only one I'll acknowledge as worthy of marrying the princess. He's remembering. Girlfriend, see ya. You have to really go back to your side to confront the issue. Bye, girlfriend. What's that? Go home. Is he seeing him or is he seeing girlfriend coming? I'm assuming girlfriend is a male. Okay. I can hear girlfriend, but I don't see him. Now then. I went along with Kisok's suggestion in the hope that I might see your power. I was really looking forward to it, but are you telling me you set up a martial arts tournament just so you could see my power? Do you want to see it? At least you know. Is he sick? Something clearly was wrong. I have something to report. A person has just enlisted in the 30 company. That's Coffin's cry. Yeah, Your Majesty. Are you gonna see him? Yeah. Your Majesty, if you order, we will send him back to his quarters. He's gonna laugh. What are you doing? Your Majesty? Okay. Visita. And that is Mr. Made face a little more human-like. So cold. Means so is late. He should be back anytime now, though. Softly quiet. If I'm not under arrest, that means I'm free to go as I please, right? Yeah, I know, right? But you're not. You're supposedly not under arrest, but you are under arrest. Sure. So what a relief. I feel like it's gonna be. I haven't looked yet, but I feel like it's gonna be soon. Why are you dropping on her like that? The freak. The frack. He is sick. Did he come to her room on purpose? He must have her, right? Because she was in her room and he's like, she was waiting for Minsu and he just came in. So it's like, oh, you, I know, right? You will be able to help. Is he having a seizure? He like, why are you helping him, right? After he killed your father. Mother? Frickety frack, frickety frack, frickety frack. I'm not continuing because it's late. Like, really. I just mentioned this. Like, I really hate it when they showed you how close they were. And him just like dropping on her. I mean, clearly he is sick. You know, I've been wondering. He has been so interested in Zeno's powers, wanting to know how it worked. And then you see him have a malaise. Like Zeno saw him not feeling well. So I'm like, okay, does he have some kind of terminal illness? And that's why he's so interested in the power of continuing to live on, being immortal, because he feels like if he died too early, he's not going to be able to accomplish what his goals are, maybe. And that's why he's so interested in Zeno's powers. That's where my mind was going as I was watching this. And it seems like he is hiding this from Judo and the others, because you could see, okay, he sees Hack there, right? He has this little on knees thing that how do you say malaise on anglais? Yes, thank you.
Did I tell y'all I'm using my TV as a monitor?
Using your TV as a monitor?
Yeah, I'm like, why am I not using my TV as a monitor? So every do my work, I use.
I guess
I sit right by the TV, then I put my other screen on the TV.
It makes sense though.
Yeah, why wasn't I thinking about it?
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, that. Excuse me. Malaise en anglais. I didn't say chintai. Why you give it to me on Japanese? Malaise français. Chintai. French switching to English. Where's the English language? Faintness. Faintness? I don't know if I like that translation, but whatever. They say he had malaise. In French, it's like you feel a little bit not well, like you have a little bit a spell of sickness, whatever, man. They say faintness. I don't know. It just doesn't sound right to me. But when he had that not feeling good moment that Zeno noticed, and then Judo came in and he's like was trying to tell him that Hack joined the 13th company. He didn't give Judo the time to say anything. He kept hearing Golfin like make noises and everything, so he followed the noise. He saw Golfin and then he looked and then he saw Hack there and he saw how happy Golfin was to see Hack, and he just basically dropped on the floor and he's like, what is he doing? Like, was he talking about himself or was he talking about Hack? Let me quickly see exactly who he was talking about. What are you doing? Well, I still don't know who he's talking about. He's like, what are you doing? He might be referring to himself. He might be referring to Hack. I don't know. And he stood up and just basically gave Judo permission to handle the situation however he wanted to do. And then he quickly ran away. So I feel like when he was a little bit sick before, it seemed like he was a little bit sick before, and Zeno saw it, he played it off, and then when he fell, it seems like that was maybe his sickness trying to take hold of him or something or other, and he quickly ran away, gave permission to Judo to do whatever, and then he quickly ran away because I feel like he didn't want them to see him being sick. That's what I got from that scene. And when Yona was by himself and he came into the room and he was like, Yona was thinking that maybe he came in to look for Minsu, probably because if he was trying to hide this sickness, whatever it is, I'm just speculating because this just might be just a quick thing that just came over him that they could cure like nothing in the next chapters and whatnot. But in my mind, I'm having all of this imagination happening. So I'm like, if maybe Minsu is the only one that knew about him being sick, that was taking care of him, of the sickness, then he came into that room expecting to find Minsu, but then Minsu wasn't there, and then he just dropped onto Yona. I feel like he didn't do it on purpose. And Yona led him to the bed. He had the flashback. Okay, this guy is the one that killed my father. Do I really want to help him right now? But Yona is not the kind of person that would just let him see him being sick and not do anything about it. So he just held on to him. And in that state, Suwon mentioned his mother. Thought maybe for a second that it might be his mother, but it's not. And then he felt basically Yona's presence. Remember how they were together when they were little kids, sleeping on the bed and talking to each other and everything. I'm like, oh, my heart. And then in his dreamlike state, he's like, is it okay if I talk with Yona? Because I'm pretty sure he cares. He really cares about Yona and about Hack. And I'm sure he misses the closeness that they used to have due to what he did. So when he was in this dream state and he's like wishing that he could talk to her like he used to talk to her, so in that dream state, he's basically he's telling, Yona that Hack joined the Sky Tribe and that Golfon was so happy to see him, and I think that's the only thing that he said in this particular moment. He didn't say anything after that. Is it okay if it's a dream? If I talk with her? Yeah. So there's that. And then Hack joined the Sky Tribe, right? They brought him to the 13th company, and people were like, what is he doing here? Why is he joining our company? And then it turns out that this company is basically there to do house chores. They're basically people that are not particularly good at fighting, it seems like, and that's why they put them there, and their duties is just to do chores. And Hack was like, yeah, it was too easy the way Kesu just accepted him joining the tribe. And but he was still gung-ho about doing his chores. He's like, as quick, I can do this as quickly as I can, and then go back to do some kind of training. And then when he was doing some kind of sword swing thing, I'm like, I couldn't clearly see what he was doing. And the guys were like, he's just swinging the sword, and it felt like I was gonna be knocked out by the window and so. And I'm like, oh, that's not the base, man. That's my boy. And the others were like so impressed with him that one of them was like, okay, can I spar with you? And the guys are like, what are you talking about? Do you want to die? That's the Thunder Beast. And he's like, okay, yeah, sure, we can spar. And everybody was like, oh, we want to spar too. And then the next scene is like, they're all down there. They're all down on the floor. And like I said previously, I feel like him being in the 13th company is gonna help these dudes become better fighters. And he talked to them because they were basically being down on themselves but never being able to reach his level and whatnot. And then he mentioned how Yona was this girl that didn't know how to fight, but because her desire to protect her people, give her the strength to being able to pick up a bow and arrow and shoot and everything. He was just basically giving them courage. And then that boy just showed up, Judo showed up, and he's like, what are you doing here? As long, if you don't swear allegiance to someone, I'm not gonna let you, whatever. And that's when Hack asked him, was he really necessary to King Il? And that's when Judo was like, do you know how Johan died? That King Il killed Johan? Hack didn't want to believe it. So he's like, okay, was this revenge? And then they talked a little bit about how Kisuk was the soldier that got injured. And then Johan took him in, and then he rose in the ranks, became his whatever. And, and now all the people, even the guy that was looking after Hack was among those people that infiltrated the castle that night and killed King Il. And then the guy talked about how there were Ridley's father and Gunther wanted Yuhon to become king. And then you have Judo over there and his some people under King Il that were not happy with the way he was doing his leading the kingdom and whatnot. So they felt like he was gonna lead the kingdom to ruins, and then they band up together and King Il and whatnot. So after he revealed all of that, Hack just told him, I'm not gonna give you some kind of lip service about being pledging my allegiance to someone, but I'm gonna tell you that since the princess wanted to join up forces with him, I'm gonna do what the princess wants, and you better be accepting that and just go about your merry way. And then he left. And Hack mentioned the fact that him and Yona did not talk about that night ever since it happened. So he's like, okay, we need to talk about it. And I think that's where they went to. I don't know. Maybe that's when they went to Swan, basically sneaking up on the dragons and wanting to talk to Zeno and by himself. And he was interested in immortality. He was like, okay, do you want to test it? Just kill me and see if it's gonna work. He's like, nah, I'm not gonna do that because the dragons are not gonna be happy with that, so I'm not gonna even try. I'm like, yeah, you better not. And I believe that's when Judo came in with whatever. So yeah, I'm interested in seeing how him being delirious and thinking he's in a dream state and talking to Yona. I wonder what that's gonna reveal about him, So I'm looking forward to that. Thank you guys for watching, and if you like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and if you want to see my reaction to the next few chapters, you can do so by checking out my Patreon at patreon.com/family, and you can also see the full unedited version of this reaction there as well. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye. Oh, look at him, the bird, like he's working.